Dear friends, thank you so much for inviting me to speak at the Climate Vulnerable Forum virtual summit. Climate change is here and it's accelerating. The adverse impacts are already being felt all over the world, including here in Europe. This year we saw yet another extraordinarily warm summer all over the continent, even in Sweden, where the summers usually can be rainy. We suffered from droughts and extensive forest fires that provided us with a scary glimpse of the future we want to avoid. And right now, we see how so many lives are sadly being lost, tragically being lost in California to the deadliest forest fires in US history. And 6 of the 10 most destructive wildfires in California history have happened in the last 3 years. And this is in a world with a temperature rise of just 1 degree. We are all in the same canoe, as my friends from the SIDS often say. And that means that we also all have agreed on the direction where we need to go. Now we need to steer in the right direction, and we need to go further, faster, and together. In current emissions pace, we will surpass the Paris Agreement limit of 1.5 degree already around year 2030. Current pledges under the Paris Agreement are far from sufficient. We must act based on what science and facts tell us. We need to end our current thinking about the cost of action and instead focus on the cost of inaction. And Sweden will do its part. We will continue to be one of the largest contributors to the Green Climate Fund, and at the same time make Sweden one of the world's first carbon-free welfare states. So 1 year ago, the Swedish Parliament passed a climate law, setting out a policy framework with explicit goal to make Sweden carbon neutral by the latest 2045. And we know from experience that if we set a clear and ambitious long-term target, we're not only improving our chances of achieving the goal, but it also strengthens our business competitiveness and development, economic development, and it's also creating new jobs. So going carbon neutral will transform our society and provide us with the opportunity to shape a better, safer, healthier, and brighter future for all of us. But unless we unite around that vision, we will not succeed. In Katowice, we must raise our ambitions and commitments. We must agree on rules to ensure an ambitious implementation of the Paris Agreement, including reporting and financing. And through the Talanoa dialogue, we need to send a strong political signal to raise our ambitions even further. Because right now we're so far from meeting the goals we've all agreed upon. Dear friends, many of us, almost everybody, carries around a picture of a child in our wallet, or we just have it on our desk at work, and many have it in their mobile phones. So why do we have these pictures? I think that for many of us, it's a reminder of what is most important here in life. These children will soon grow up, and they will be adults, and they will ask us what we did when we had the chance. It's their future we now hold in our hands. So let's make sure that we can tell them that we did everything we could to prevent climate change. And let's tell them that we succeeded. Thank you.